G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League and jumping into Ultra League. So we're in Ultra League now. I'm rank 8, 21, 25. I've got these matches in a playlist, so I'll link that now and you can check out some of those. So this will be my third match in, third set of 5 in Ultra League. So let's jump in. So I'm running Cresselia, Muk and Giratina. Seemed to be okay for me last time, so I'll run the same thing again. So let's jump straight in and see what we get matched up against. So hopefully there's something decent. Let's find out. So obviously on the lead with the Cresselia. So Gyarados is probably going to have Bite. It's probably going to have Dragon Breath as well. So so if I can get to my... So what I might actually do is go straight up Future Sight. So I will shield this because it is going to be Crunch, not Bite. So it's going to be Crunch, which is going to do a lot of damage. And then we managed to CMP Tide there to get to the charge move. So I'm hoping they don't shield this up. Or when they did, so that's really bad for me. So what I'll do is go for the Moon Blast this time, and we'll see what they do. So they probably won't double shield, which is fine, I guess. So they've not shielded that, and I didn't get the debuff there, so that's unfortunate for me. So I will actually double shield this because I want to win this matchup. So let's find out whether they'll shield or not. So I imagine they've got a little bit of extra energy there, so I'm just going to go straight in for the Moon Blast. I don't want to... let's see if they double shield. They may or may not. Let's find out. So they have double shielded. So what I'm going to do instead is switch out into the Alolan Muk there. Soak up that damage, and then I'll still have the Cresselia in the back. So let's see what they switch to. So I fully expect them to switch. So now I've got the energy advantage though. So what I will do is go straight in for the Dark Pulse. I should be able to get 2 of them before they take me out with... let's see if they go straight up Earthquake here. Straight up Earthquake is probably the play, to be completely honest, because that should one-shot me. Let's find out. Yeah, so they've gone straight up Earthquake, which will, do the one-shot there, which is absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do is come back in with the Cresselia. I should be able to get to a... No, I can't. So... Cresselia is a pretty beastie thing, so let's see if it takes it out or not. The Hydro Cannon shouldn't, no, so it doesn't. So that's works out all right for me. So what I should have done there is 100% gone for, I was thinking of the focus there. So what I actually probably want to happen is for it to charge me down. Let's see what comes out. So it is the Scizor. So this is going to be Steel and Bug, and going to go up against the Giratina here. So this is interesting. Let's find out what it has. So Night Slash, super effective. So I am in trouble here. So big trouble here. So this is going to be resisted by the Steel typing. So this is not looking good for me. They're going to be able to get to Night Slashes really, really quickly. So I guess probably what I should have done is let the Cresselia go down. Let's see what they do here. So I'm actually going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. Why not? I don't think this is going to do anywhere near enough damage. Let's see how much. So it does do a little bit more damage. So now they've swapped out and they're going to try and Dragon Breath me down, which they can do. So good game there by them. Possibly what I should do for... so I've run into a couple of Gyarados leads actually, which is really interesting. So I wonder if someone's done a video on it and Dragon Breath Crunch works an absolute treat, I don't know, but yeah, so we'll see. What I'm going to do is hopefully get a little bit nicer lead. So the crunch damage there, I don't know whether I should be leaving, so I might let the first one go if I run into that again. So this is not ideal for me. So what I will do is, so this is probably going to be, I'm going to let it go. It's probably going to be, yeah, so Night Slash, which does a reasonable amount of damage. So we'll go Moonblast here and really hoping I can get a debuff. Obviously, every time you use this move, you're hoping for a debuff. So not very effective, but it still does do a reasonable amount of damage, so that's really good. So I'm not going to shield this one up either, because they're going to have to use energy to charge me down here, and the Night Slash, whilst it does do a lot, as you can see, oh, and they just got a boost from Night Slash. That's brutal. So hopefully I can come straight back at that, and oof, so they're going to shield up now, obviously, because that would be the smart play to make. So the question is, can I get to another? Can I get to another? Oh, I can't. So that was a wasted shield. Absolute waste of a shield. So I'm going to go into my Alolan Muk here. So I'm not going to shield this. I'm really hoping it's not. Yeah, so Night Slash, very good. If it was the bugged move, it would have actually done a whole lot more damage. Let's see if they're going to go 2 shields deep here. So I imagine not, because this is... So they have shielded that as well. Wow, okay. Let's see what they do here. So I'm not going to shield. Let's see what comes out. So this is really bad. So Iron Head, and that's done enough to KO me. So if they get to a Night Slash here, I'm in huge trouble because I'm going to have to burn a shield. So this is GG's right here. Nothing I can do. Let's see what comes out. So Lapras, with its Ice type, is going to shred me. Yeah, so this game has not gone well. This is GG's right here, so I might as well just keep on throwing these charge moves. So I don't know whether they'll go straight up Blizzard or try and Surf me. I think they'll have Ice Shard. Is it Ice Shard that this has? So they have charged up for a long time. Let's see. So usually they have Surf and something else. So it is Ice Beam, so that's going to be super effective and basically take me out. So that's fine. GG's once for that Cresselia. So yeah, not ideal. So let's jump into the next one. So I'm just trying to think of what I've had and what would be good against that. So I'm going to stick up with the same team, see how this goes, and hopefully get something that's a little bit better on the lead. What you do need, so for obviously, let's see, so another one, really. So I think for this, what I'm going to do is switch into my Alolan Muk, and it did take them a little while to come out, so that's good. So Alolan Muk actually probably isn't the best option when going up against a... So I'm going to double shield this regardless of whether they throw the baits or not, because let's hope it's an Earthquake, I really do. It's only the Hydro Cannon, which is fine. I did think it was going to be. Let's hope they didn't get a charge move off, a fast move off in between those. Throw this, they will be shielding as well, which is absolutely fine. Let's see what I can do here. So they probably will throw this time the Earthquake, I imagine. Let's find out. So it's just another Hydro Cannon, so interesting. So I will throw straight in here, so it'll be interesting to see whether I'm in Hydro Cannon range by the time the third one comes through. So I was expecting them to switch here. So I'm going to switch myself if it ever lets me, and it doesn't let me switch. So that's really frustrating. And it is the earthquake, so that's really frustrating. So what I'm going to do is charge up some energy on the Cresselia and then jump in. So that lag really cost me there. I could have thrown the Dark Pulse, but obviously that wasn't to be. So let's charge this down. So they're looking to be getting to another. Oh wow! So they're getting to another. Yep. So this is brutal. Huge amounts of damage here. So I fully expect them to be coming out with the Scizor, which they are, and they're charging me. This is going to be the Night Slash. It's not going to take me out at this range, but it will. Obviously, I would have liked to get my Moonblast off first to try and get the debuff on them. So this is not going to be very effective. I really need to get to my next Moonblast here, which I managed to. So let's hope I can. Let's hope I can get a debuff here, otherwise it's GG's. The Night Slash is going to absolutely tear my Giratina apart, and really unfortunate that I got all that lag and wasn't able to switch out with the Alolan Muk there. So the game's really frustrating when stuff like that happens, doesn't let you get out of there. And that was the difference in the game there. So one had it, so let's see what comes out in the back. So it is the Swampert. So coming out with the Scizor as well. What is in the back? So it is the, yeah. So GG's right here. So they're trying to, I don't know, catch a charge move. It's not going to make a difference. So the only thing that's possibly going to make a difference here is if I can get enough charge moves and time this game out. Let's find out whether I can. So they're going to Rock Slide me here. It's not going to do a huge amount of damage. Let's find out. Oof, so it does do enough. So this is, again, a good game right here. And those leads are just absolutely brutal. So not got a favourable lead, or even a neutral lead, to be honest. So, yeah, really difficult, and not liking the lag. So let's let this one go, and that's GG's right there. And let's jump straight into the next one. Hopefully we can get something that's at least a neutral lead. Would be really nice at this point. Let's find out. So what is with all the scissors? So there must be someone saying, "Ooh, this is the matchup to do." So let's jump in, and they're obviously going to switch out to their own. So this is interesting. So what I might do here is go for the Dark Pulse and then go for the Sludge Wave. I'm really hoping to get a shield here. If I do not get a shield, absolutely great play on their part. Okay, so got the shield there for that. Let's see what they do here. So the problem with this is if I shield, they're going to know that I have a charge move waiting for them. So hopefully they don't throw a second shield because I didn't shield. They'll think it's just so absolutely spectacular. Thought it was just the Dark Pulse there, and so that did the absolute job for me, and I've got another charge move here, so absolutely spectacular. So that works out really well for me. So the issue I have is, so obviously they're going to swap into, they're going to swap straight into, so they're swapping into that. So I think what I'll do here is I'll shield this one up. So the Night Slashes are obviously going to be doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to actually Moonblast here because I want to try and get the debuff. Let's find out what. But this is not looking good for me. So they've not shielded that, and they've not... so to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Both of these are going to be weak to Night Slash. So I think what I'm going to do here is straight up Dragon Claw here. I think I will get a shield just because the Cresselia match is so bad for them with... so the Cresselia match is really bad with the Poliwrath, so they're going to want to take this out. So I don't think they're going to be able to do that. So they've gone into the Poliwrath. So I was a bit slow there. So I'm going to... Ice Punch. So that's really not good for me. So I'm going to try and charge this up. I'm going to throw the Dragon Claw here to try and buy me some time so I can switch into the Cresselia. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, I am. So I'm going to swap that up and then get some energy. So that's really lucky that I've been able to swap out there. So the Ice Punch is not going to do too much. So absolutely fantastic. So I will charge this down, and then I'm going to... So, I don't know. I thought this would go down faster than this, but it does not look to be. So it's not doing much damage. And I'm going to Moonblast here. Oh, that is so frustrating. So frustrating. So I'm going to... Because I do not want to be in range of... so I'm just going to go a couple there. I want this to do basically no damage, so I can... so it still managed to KO. That's really frustrating. So hopefully I can get to my Moonblast, which I can. And then it's going to have to charge me down to take me out. So this should do... Wow. Okay, so didn't actually think it was going to take it out there, but it did, so happy days. So the play there against the Togekiss was really... won me that match, let's be honest. Really lucky they didn't use a shield there. Had they shielded that, that was GG's. I had nothing in the back. So, yeah, happy days. So let's jump in. So at the moment, I've hit 3 leads of... so 3 leads of the Sizzle, and which makes me really want to swap into a lead that is... so a Charizard lead, to be completely honest. So what I will do is I'm going to use this for this set now, and see what this last one is. If it is another Sizzle, I'm going to be really frustrated, but let's find out. So jumping in, so Cresselia lead against the Articuno. So again, this would have been good to have a... so if I can get my Moonblast off first, so it looks like they're having a bit of lag. I don't know whether they've swapped out, or they've got some lag, or I've got lag. Either way, there's lag. So that's okay. So no switch out yet, and I don't know what they're... So they've not thrown a charge move. So unless they're charging up energy and then going to swap out. So I got the debuff there. So not going to shield this. So the Icy Wind is going to debuff me. So what I'm actually going to do is probably not commit another... so I'm going to swap as well. And then... Oh, so the problem here is I really should have... so they're going to shield this up, which is fine. And then... So what I should have probably... either way... Oh, wow. So they're not shielding that? I'm not 100% sure what they plan to shield. So I'm going to shield the first Moonblast. I'm really hoping for no debuff here, which I didn't get a debuff, so that's absolutely spectacular for me. So I'll let this one go. Let this one go. So, I think they may have got an extra fast move in there. Let's just throw the next one. So they're going to have to shield this, have to throw a shield up. What are they keeping in the back that requires all those shields? I just don't understand. So they've got a Swampert. So they're going to shield up this Swampert like an absolute beast. So the question is, are they going to Hydro Pump me? Or are they just not throwing shields here? So if I can get to this charge move... So the question is, do I shield this or do I not? So I'm not going to shield this up. So it is the Hydro Cannon. I do not survive. And I'm going to go the Moonblast because, honestly, at some point they have to start shielding. They really do have to start shielding at some point. So let's find out whether now's that time. It is. So can I get the debuff? No, I can't. But I should be able to get to another Moonblast before they get to a... Hydro, and I've double shielded there. So finally throwing some shields up. So what are they charging for? So I think what they're going to do is double Hydro Cannon for me, because they do have 100% have enough energy there. So I'm just going to throw... So that's interesting. So what I'm going to do is switch out of this. Fast move, farm it down, because the Icy Wind is not going to be enough to KO here. So I'm really hoping they don't get another Icy Wind off. I know they've got energy. Can I fast move, farm them down? I can. And then I'm going to throw this Dragon Claw straight away on the Swampert there. So really interesting choices there. I don't know why you wouldn't shield the Cresselia against a Alolan Muk. It just doesn't make sense to me. Earthquake's going to do a lot of damage, but this is GG's, so happy days. Yeah, I'm really confused about that play. At least it was a fairly neutral match from the start. Yeah, so fine with that. So happy with that. So happy with 2 wins, to be honest. It really did not go well at the start of that, so I was really fully expecting to go much more negative. But 2 wins, so my rating will go down, probably go down to 21.19. Let's find out. So 21.15, so it went down 10. Wow. Okay, fine. Happy days. So 21.15 there, 81 victories, 141 matches. So that rating is dropping and dropping fast. So the percentage win rate is going down, and these recent battles haven't been that great. So that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.